Good morning. My name is Katinka and I'm the seamstress at the cottage. This is the bane of my life, the bloody moles. So I have been waging a war on them, and the only thing that keeps them away for a little bit, except for poisoning them, which I don't want to do because I've got owls in the area and eagles and stuff, and I don't want to poison anything else. So what you do is you find the hole, and then my secret weapon, biological warfare, icky cat sand. I need to get up. So you find the hole. No, they actually came through. Right, let's see if I can find it with water. Ah, there's the hole. So, you found the hole. Then you take something really icky and sticky. Then, like the poop and the pee. And put it down the hole. And then you wash it down with a bit of water. And that keeps the moles away for a little bit. Instead of every night, they come back in about maybe a fourth night. Ooh, this is such an icky job. There we go, it's gone down. And I'm going to do that now to all of these mole holes. And then I will go and show you what I've done work-wise this week. Get some of the sand back in there. Other thing is that people don't tell you when you're dealing with moles is moles don't like drafty places. So leave those holes open. Okay, that job's done now. Today is Friday, so it's a hashtag that was started by Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room. And with this hashtag, we talk about what we've been up to sewing wise and just general life updates. I have just finished that job, as I said. I've cleaned the cat sand box. All the holes for the moles are filled with cat doodahs, and this mister has been following me around all over, and I wish he would calm down now, but he's needy, so we'll just give him the attention he needs, like a toddler. If they need attention, you give it to them until they had enough. And sometimes it helps if you like over smother them, because then they move off like this. No, not working today. I want to show you what I've been up to. Number one, my dress. We had load shedding, so I sat down and I took the pockets, the one pocket, and I actually fixed it under the arm, and now I just have to put a pocket back in, and then I can wear this dress. Really looking forward to it. It's really one of my favorites. I think it's so pretty, and it swishes, very important. Number two is this dress. So this dress, I made this, I cut them out with my last market I did. That was in 2006. I think it was 2018. It was my last market. And I never finished the last one. And when I was working through all my WIPs, like I told you in I think 3 videos ago, that I was working through all my WIPs, I found this cut out one. So how it works is it's 2 pieces like that. That piece ties at the back. Show you like this. So it ties at the back. And then this piece comes forward and it ties up there, and it actually looks very nice on. So a friend of mine wants to come and see if it works for her, and I don't want to finish it before I fitted it on her because she's much shorter, and also I think it needs darts on the side. I remember I used to have to do that, but I'm not sure on her body frame. So that will happen this weekend. Then I can finish it and it can go out of here. Another thing, this was a pair of pants. For a beauty academy, I had to make uniforms at one stage, and this was the fabric that was left over. So when I cut their things out, I cut out this pair of pants for me, but I never finished it. And I didn't like the fabric. It's one of the, I can't remember what it's called, but it's that stretchy fabric. So it's very nice, but I just didn't like it. So anyway, my one friend has her birthday on the 26th of November, and I finished it for her. So she came to fit it, and it fits her, so I was able to finish it. It's just a plain pair of shorts. I gave it a big hem. I always think that looks nicer. It's got a curved waistband that fits very nice on people who have like a bit of a waist, or actually it fits nice on most frames. So it's got a curved waistband, and I just gave it a zip down the front, and it's now full of Bubbels hairs. But it's finished, and I'm very happy with the end result. I think it looks lovely, and she's going to love it. Next up, my friend found some of this fabric. There's another piece over there, so I can actually fix my favorite dress. I'm going to give it binding around the neck and around the sleeves, and then just some binding on the waist as well, maybe. I'm going to decide still about that. So the dress is much more faded than this, but I think it will work because the binding is like separate from the rest. So I'm excited about that. And then lastly, I have been working on my jersey. It's got, the first sleeve is busy. I'm busy with the first sleeve. And then I only have the neck sleeve and the ribbing around the front and the neck. And then I will be done. So it's going to take a while, but I'm happy with the process. It's not a race, it's a process. It's been quite a busy week this week. My students are preparing for the exams next week. So I do adult education, so it's all grown-ups. There's 14 of them is writing, and they're busy preparing for this exam. So some of them are writing English on different levels, and some are writing maths. And we have been working so hard, and it's been so intense. So I get home after work in the afternoons, and I am wasted. I literally go and lie on the couch for about half an hour just to recuperate. So sewing was not high on the priority list. And then by the time I get my mojo back, then the power goes off from 5. This week it was from 5 until 7:30. And that's usually when I sit and I sew. So not a lot of sewing happened. But I'm happy with what I did accomplish. My weekend plans, this afternoon, friends are coming for lunch. They're moving away to another country, and I am baking some fresh sourdough bread. It didn't proof enough last night, so I've got it in the warmest room in the house, and it's just proving away in that room. So I'll put it in the oven in about an hour. So it's now 10:30. I'll let it go into the oven at 11:30. I need to put the oven on. Good, I'm telling you about that. And then it will be ready to be cut by 1:30 when they're coming for lunch. Another thing, tomorrow evening, it's a friend's birthday. She's turning 70, and we're going to have a big garage party. Very excited about that. And I was planning on going to friends of mine over the weekend just for Saturday morning, but I'm still deciding I might not go because I don't feel like driving. I'm a lazy driver. And when I lived in the city, I lived in Joburg at one stage, it was like you were stuck in traffic for 2 hours, if you're lucky. Mostly you looked at like 6 hours of traveling time to get to work or wherever you were going and back home. But now, if it's more than 30 minutes, it's too far. So my friend's about an hour and 30 minutes away, which is not that far, but I feel like, do I really want to drive that far? I'll decide tomorrow morning what I'm going to do about that. And that's it. I hope you have a wonderful sewing week, full of lots of fun adventures and projects, and that you have time to sew and are not too tired to sew, and that your body is keeping up so you can sew. I'm rambling now. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye because I'm just talking now for the sake of talking, and that's wasting your time, and I do appreciate the time that you give here. One thing, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, will you please share it with somebody you know that will also like this type of content, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.